That is actually less than I thought. I would have thought they played at least 20 sets against each other. It's only 18.
Only. But I think that's actually probably in relation to maybe this year. Perhaps they played quite a bit also last year as well. But
yeah, that's true. All right, we got some Mario Olimar. What's going to happen here between these two?
Definitely some usage of Cape for sure. I think for Cyber, I think it's actually, we're going to probably see Cyber going in a little bit more often than he would in other matchups for sure.
He whipped that there, and he whipped that tech.
Ooh.
You were talking about that Cape, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see it not only just to reflect the Pikmin, but also when Olimar's trying to recover back to stage, you know, doing that reversal as well.
Reflected Pikmin, bro, that's tier 1. he's on level 3 right now, already reflecting his recovery.
Exactly. And you can do that against a couple of other characters too, you know, so.
And actually, like, that Mario reflector, the frame rate on that Cape, oh, wow.
It's
down
good.
throw F smash. It's good. Like, you can use it as more than just a reflector. It's a bit of a spacing tool, grab the ledge tool, you know, air drift tool. It's flexible.
Absolutely. Like, if you've ever played against the CPUs, if you played against a Mario CPU, you know how freaking good this Cape is because they use it all the damn time. Like, you're like, you just caped my bear. What just happened there?
Yeah, whoa. Okay, SamteaSilver is, he's the player who throws out things and you have to respect them.
Yeah, you have to.
Well, that's a purple up air and it is not enough.
Yeah.
Down smash, still hanging on there. Yeah, it's without the blue grab though, that is not it either. And now SamteaSilver picks up the advantage state one more time.
Getting that ladder as if it was Smash 4. Oh. Quick thinking from Cyber, that was a really good option. He knew that if he tried to recover to the ledge that he was initially at, he probably would have gotten caved. So he just went to the next one, and Sam T wasn't able to get to the other side fast enough.
Well, he got there fast enough to keep him in the corner, and that's all he needed.
Just no body shot.
Right now, that back throw is not enough, man, but we are looking at a hell of a mountain to climb for Cyber.
For real. And as Olimar too.
And as Olimar too, man.
Yeah.
The up smash takes it away. That is a 3 stock to open game 1, man.
Sam T was living until 1-7.
Yes, Sam T got some nutty stuff in there too. The cape, the spike, the up smash is textbook though.
For real. I'm starting to think that maybe Arctis and Sam T have the same genes in their veins with how long they're able to live.
Oh yeah, man. Some of these Chicago players, man, they're absolutely nutty. They have no respect for their opponent. they just do things. They play with all this confidence, man. You love to see it, actually.
Love to see it, you know. That ability to be able to survive for a long time. That also allows you to extend your lead, too. And that's so important in a game like Ultimate where momentum often has a lot at play. It plays a lot of different sets.
Yeah, momentum can definitely decide sets and games. So Cyber deciding to run up grab and start a combo saying, I'll show you some momentum. There we go, 64%.
Just hopping on the mic real quick, Silas. I just wanted to point out that the thing that Cyber jumped up to point out, his headset was just super loud. So I let him know how to fix it. But I just wanted in case anyone was like, because he was gesturing. Yeah, I just want to let you know.
Gotcha. All right. Well, technical difficulties are all squared away now. We can get back to the set at hand.
And I think it's interesting to actually see Cyber. I was kind of bringing that up in the last match, is that Cyber, to kind of keep himself in this match, needs to be a little bit more aggressive and honestly box with Mario sometimes. And it's kind of been working in his favor at the beginning of this first stock.
I think Olimar is a very flexible character. Small, has good disjoints and up-close boxing game.
Yeah.
Whereas Mario is a little more straightforward, right? Obviously, a simpler character to comprehend than Olimar, but sometimes, man, like all that stuff, you got to manage a lot, man. The micromanagement, sometimes you have less brain power to just adapt to your opponent if you're focusing on what Pikmin you got to have up.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when you're worried about whether or not you have Purple Big Mac in your kit or not as Olimar, you know, that can kind of weigh on your mind and make you forget about focusing on your opponent as well.
On the other hand, though, whenever you get a blue, that's like a visual reminder to go for that grab that kills.
Yep, absolutely. And Olimar has such big grab range, too. It's insane, especially with his pivot grab.
Yeah. Don't forget, he has a tether grab. This is not a regular grab. This is a tether grab, and it's big, all right.
Yeah, absolutely. Would you say that it's better than Captain Falcon's tether grab?
No, definitely not. You can keep trying, though. All right, yeah, so taking away that stock now, SamteaSilver sitting only at 7th. Wow, see, these are the kind of plays that Samte goes for. He did not have to drop down and throw out that up B, but he did it.
Yeah. Man, this is tough for Cyber just because he wants to maintain his pigment, and so it often means that he's recovering much slower than if you just kind of got rid of him on his way to the ledge. It's a weird dichotomy that you kind of have to choose from, either keeping your pigment or getting rid of him to have a more solid chance of recovering without taking as much damage.
To be fair, I mean, with no Pikmin, his recovery is actually like one of the best.
Yeah.
And even with Pikmin, it's pretty decent. So, like, I think Cyber is going to be making it back to stage more often than not. He still has to be careful, though, against a player like SamteaSilver who will throw caution to the wind just for the clips.
Ooh.
Just what did I say? Who will throw caution to the wind just to get the clip.
My man doesn't care. I'm going to take this I'm going to take this fair to your face, and I'm going to take your stock. It don't matter.
That was also pretty, like, deadly. I mean, that was a really good place to throw out a fair because, you know, you don't have a lot of options left to get out of that, but yeah, Cyber didn't pick the right one there.
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe the only tool that he could have that Cyber could have potentially used to get out of it was maybe Whistle.
Whistle. That is definitely the fastest option, right? But what if that was just a true fair?
Yeah, exactly. And you still have to react to it, too, to be able to even use Whistle, so.
Yeah, I wonder how often Olimars and players like Cyber just press Whistle immediately out of disadvantage, not knowing what the opponent's going to do. It's obviously risky, but that way you get like a super fast option in disadvantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh.
We boxing a bit, trading some blows.
Yeah. And this happened the previous match that we were just in. You know, Cyber was doing really well and boxing with Samte the first stock, but Samte was just kind of getting things, you know, getting the ball rolling towards the second and third stock.
Great awareness, too, because at this point, you got to be privy to the fact that Samte is going to go for something. Yeah. He's not going to hang on that ledge. He's going to drop down and throw out a move.
And I like that, you know, because you can do that in Ultimate. You can go off stage and be aggressive and get a lot of mileage out of it.
I think that's like where the clips are made, right?
Mm-hmm. Also, nice back air cross up from Samte there. Was able to get the kill off of that.
Yeah, so taking the lead this final game 3. Will Cyber find an answer? He'll certainly find that F smash for the stock.
For real.
And that's a starting point. You know what they say, if you can take a stock, you can take a game. If you can take a game, you can take a set.
Hey, just natural processing.
Gotta keep telling yourself, man, that you got this.
Yeah.
The second you get your opponent to give up mentally, you got it.
Absolutely. It's all about the confidence that you have as a player. Because if you don't have it, that's where your opponent gets to just kind of dominate you. Whoa.
He is going out there, but
okay. I like that.
Yeah, not dropping that. It almost looked like Samte could have potentially let that one slip.
Yeah. So I was wondering what he was doing with the flood, but actually it was a really solid option. Push Cyber back enough that he could go for the down smash. It's a really good option. Really calm play by him.
Yep, and it's all he needed to take the stock. These forward airs are just on the money from Samte.
For real.
Dang. Give him the spicy meatball, man. Okay, good magnet hands. It doesn't matter because Cyber has the down smash on ledge.
And it's interesting too because the match count doesn't actually reveal how close it's been, and Cyber trying to keep it as even as he can, but Samte just knows how to close these matches out. He's throwing out the up smashes now.
Yeah, this is Cyber's final stand here. He needs this to move on in his winner's bracket, but you know his opponent is only at 1 stock. So despite the 140% deficit, the magic can happen. Oh, that's a nasty grab. That's a scary place to be.
As Kevin Garnett might say, anything is possible.
I like that he's not being above Mario under any circumstance.
That it?
Yeah, the up smash won't find, but the back throw, that's all you need.
I mean, good stuff by Samte. He knew that he had a kill throw, so he has like just a lot of kill options, especially when Olimar's at 150. It's one of those things where you're up a stock, you can just kind of play it patiently, wait until Cyber commits to something, and then either use your kill throw there or your bear to get a kill, and it worked out.
That was pretty convincing set in Samte's favor, like 3-0 and a handshake. All right, you know, if you're Cyber, you review that one, look at what you could improve for next time, because they're going to run into each other in this bracket sooner or later. Not in this bracket, in a future Ignite bracket.
Well, we may never know, you know, perhaps if they both end up getting the grand finals,